Hey everybody, how's it going? I got a camera this afternoon. Got a few things I gotta take care of out here on the farm. We actually got a rain last night, and helped us catch up on some of our ice water. I had my shovel on my Mudmaster spray rig. I take it with me. I gotta go to the shop, get a few more things that I'm gonna need to have. Getting close to harvest time, and we've got a few fields that it's time to drain for harvest. Most of the rice is a little bit late this year, so I don't have a whole lot right now that's ready to drain, but just a couple of fields. One in particular that I want to look at this afternoon, maybe two. So I'm gonna go down, get on a four-wheeler since it's wet, and I gotta get to a place I can't get to in my pickup. So that's what I'm up to this afternoon. Here we go. So I don't usually wear a ball cap. I think this one looks pretty good. And my wide brim hat is really nasty. I got something on it the other day and I haven't had a chance to clean it yet. Here's the shop. I think Harrison may have done a little bit of videoing in here of what's going on. All scraping this insulation off these beams. We're about to put a new roof on here and insulation. You can see it's a mess right now. But they've been working hard on it, and I think they probably will finish up their scraping today or maybe in the morning. And I believe our roofer's supposed to be coming next Monday. So they'll have it done in time for him to come. So we ride these Polaris Rangers a lot when the roads are muddy because we don't want to make a mess or get our pickup stuck. I've done that a few times. So we've got one there, but it's hooked to our little welding trailer, and that's Carl's over there. But I have chosen today to go old school. I'm gonna ride this Honda four-wheeler that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I forget where that sticker is. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. 1990 model. 300. We've had this four-wheeler, I think, since it was brand new, even before I was here on the farm. Listen to that. Hopefully it'll start back up. I don't know why, I just kind of wanted to ride it today. It's not quite as hot. I've got to grab my waders and a tool that I need to pull a pipe open. I got a pipe to close, a pipe to open. Those fields I want to look at for draining. Left my waders in the back of the truck last night. They're really wet, but I'm going to take them anyway. I'll just throw those in there. Maybe the air will dry them out some. Always want to take a shovel. Figure out how to put that on there to keep it from falling off. Aha! Tarp strap. That ought to hold it. Now I just need one more thing. This little tool here. Just a piece of unistrut with a handle. A little groove in the bottom works works really well to hook onto those plastic slide gates that we use on the farm a lot. So I'm going to take this with me because the one that I need to open is probably going to be a little bit hard. Uh-oh, I think I just cracked that fender a little bit. All right, I'm geared up and ready to take a ride. Come on, baby. Ah. Feel like an old school farmer. A lot of water puddles. Wow, I forgot what it's like to ride one of these things. Feel like I just rode a horse down here. All right, I gotta get out there, close this pipe. We still don't have our catwalk built to this pipe yet. I don't know if I can wade this with hip boots or not. I'm tempted to try. Okay, I managed to do that without getting stung. There's a big wasp nest in the top of that gate, right underneath where that wheel is. But got it. I think it might be a little bit sticky. All right, I'm gonna see if I can turn this thing around. I remembered how to do reverse. Really thankful for fenders right about now. Be covered in mud and rocks. So one of the hardest decisions that we make all year, all through the growing season, is when to drain a field for harvest. I didn't pick a very good place to cross this ditch, but you spend all the time and money and effort all season to grow a crop, and if you're not careful you can mess up right at the very end. So you have to be really careful. There's a lot of different factors that go into determining when a field is ready to drain for harvest. So I wanted to take a look at this one because I feel like it's time, but I just wanted to make sure. So get out here where and see what's going on. Okay, so here's what the rice looks like. You see that most of it, the grain is already hard and starting to turn gold and ripe. As you see down on the very bottom of the panicle, there'll still be probably some milky grains. There's one that's milky. But some of the things you have to take into consideration: how big the field is, what kind of condition the field is in, whether it'll drain fast or whether it's going to take a long time, what the weather is going to be like the next 7 to 10 days. If it's going to be really, really hot, and if the rice is still taking up a lot of water, you have to be careful. You don't want the ground to dry out too fast, but you do want it to be hard and solid enough to hold up the harvesting equipment. So it's just University of Arkansas has some good literature, and they help farmers kind of decide that. They can enter your plant date, when it went to flood, several different things, how much fertilizer it had, and it'll give you a date approximately of when to drain a field. But especially on a year where we had a flood in June that set the rice back a ways, you really just have to take a look at it and kind of make a determination. What I see here, it looks like this field is ready to drain. I think by the time even this stuff, let's see if I can find one that's a little greener. See, here's a head that's still green all the way out, but it's starting to change, and there's a lot of rice in here that's already turned gold. And by the time this water gets off, got about 3 inches of water out here. The time the water gets off and the soil has time to dry, I believe all the grain will be ripe and we'll be safe here. I don't think we'll stress the plant any. So I'm going to take a little drive down to the other end of this field where the drain pipe is, go ahead and pull the plug on it. Mark down what day I drained it, probably in my phone and my notes, so that we know kind of, you know, a field like this, the size that it is, condition that it is, looking at probably at least 2 weeks before it would be really completely dry. And judging by what the rice looks like, I think that'll be close to harvest time on this one. I'm not sure that hole was there when I started out. Oh well. So just to show you right quick, both of these fields, the one that I just walked out in, that one. Took that video. This one over here was planted the exact same time, same day, treated the same. But when we had that flood, the water stayed on this field a little bit longer, just because it's a little bit lower elevation than this one over here. And so it set the rice back a little bit more. So I could probably drain it today and be okay, but there's some spots throughout the field that are a little bit behind. So I'm gonna leave the water on it for just a few more days. They're saying next week it could be close to 100 degrees again, up in the high 90s. So it's a smaller field, so it's gonna dry faster. So I'm gonna leave the water on that one. Just go ahead and drain this other one. My camera overheated. I'm going to try to hold it. Hopefully I won't drop it in the water. This pipe is pretty deep. That's when I brought this tool with me. Got it pulled up. It should stay.